go to Batman. Can't have them.
Ah.
Hello. Got Drax, look at what are you doing? Now wait, I think that is your camera actually. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna fix Drax's camera again. I had to fix mine as well. To Stormlord's Wrath. I know what happened. We are might be down one, and one other is making a coffee. But this is our epilogue episode. We did our final battle last week, and today we're just chilling. So, however long it takes is how long it takes. We're gonna relax, kick back as I go into my synopsis. Last week on Stormlord's Wrath, the final battle of Lieutenant Gadriel Reefreaver and her hounds started, and the fight was tense. Vilfin and Zenora fell unconscious, causing Vilfin to feel the strains of battle taking a toll on his mind. Radalek goes to help bolster him back into the fight. Zenora uses her wildfire spirit, and Ima helps to heal as well as fight. Conrad launches arrow after arrow. Xanathor, tiring of her taunts, gives Gadriel taunts of his own and unleashes everything he has at her, ending her life. 2 elementals from Talos appeared and were eventually dispatched. After the battle, Zenora helped Vilfin on the shores, with the traumas of death still lingering for them both. He goes back to the group and examines Nat's golden claw necklace, revealing that it contains a diamond, a piece of amber, and a paper saying Destiny, with a series of numbers. The group chose not to explore the mysterious portal in the caverns. They instead left on Gadriel's ship called the Titan, where Sovendal the Drow had gotten the ship ready to sail. Vilfin and Nat have a talk about battles, and Radalak talks about leadership in his past and time in the Legion, and a little bit of teamwork. Radalak also talks to Conrad about his impression of him and thanks him for his help. He climbs to the crow's nest to talk with Zenora, and after a heartfelt conversation where Zenora discusses her fears, he tells her to put her back against them for support, and convinces her to come down with the team. Vilfin makes something for Radalak unbeknownst to him, a beautiful crest of the Legion with rubies in it, and leaves it secretly on his bedroll. Ima approaches Nat about his future paths, and Xanathor lets him know that he must listen to his heart, and gives Ima the diamond to give to Marigold. Valdi Estebar messages through to Radalak to meet in the town square when they arrive. Marigold and Gary meet Ima again. Griselda gives them the keys to the town hall and tells them they are no longer alone. Thea and Harbin Wester of Phandalin come to greet them, and the lizard folk are there as well to tell them they are ready for the eggs to hatch soon. Mavina is there for Vilfin and welcomes him home. And also Var, our mysterious rogue, tells Conrad and Radalak that his mother wants to have a meeting soon. We ended with Ima telling Gary to hug Griselda as Ima opens the box Gary gave to him and found a note from his brother and a small gift left at a makeshift shrine he had made for him. And that is where we left off, with all of you in the town square. You guys were told that there is a celebration to be had should you choose to go to the Umber Hulk Shell Inn by the docks. But it is up to you what you guys want to do and where to go. Vilfin is with Mavina. Going to the
Mate will ask Griselda, we have acquired some goods from the island. Where can we have those put?
What are you wanting to do with these goods from the island? Are you wanting to give them to the town, or are you wanting to store them for yourself? You wanting to sell?
For the time being, can we just have a temporary place and I'll talk to everyone involved and we can give you the final decision then?
You can talk to Valdi. I'll talk to Valdi and have her contact you about putting him in the dockyard. How's that?
Alright, so you will then mention that to Mad Beast so that he can organise the crew, because we did arrange that it was a even split from whatever we got back from the trip. So Mad Beast crew will take half and the other half can go
All right.
in the temporary storage.
Yeah, they are down by the docks talking and discussing on getting repairs with Valdi. So you were going to tell him that, and he is going to acknowledge that with you. I was going to talk about the bartering, but Zenithor is not very good at that, so we'll leave it. And Marigold has gone to left Gary and Ema by themselves. She's probably in the shrine doing stuff. Doing cool cleric stuffs. Conrad, what would you be doing? Conrad.
I was just thinking what Conrad would be doing. I don't know. Probably. Wait, what did Var tell me? To meet where?
Radalek's mother would like a meeting.
Did he say where?
He did not.
Well, send back to actually ask, like, where she would like the meeting, so we can actually organize a meeting instead of just saying you'd like to meet me.
Do you go and stand where Var was standing and talk?
Yeah.
To the nothingness?
Yep, and just talk to the nothingness.
Talk to the nothingness? What do you say?
Just that. It's like, where are we meeting? Go find out where we're meeting, because it seems weird that she asked to meet but not actually state where or when.
Outside Leilon, there's an encampment. Tents. Take this. She'll know it's from me. And he hands you a box as he appears behind you.
Right, so she's in the camp?
Yeah, there is a series of tents just inside the wood line, outside north.
That's not more ears, is it?
Actually, it's not.
Oh, thank God.
Let's just say they all gave me a very helping hand. And he disappears.
That man has some serious problems.
Oh, you have no idea. So, do we want to go meet Mother?
I mean, I'd rather drink first, but it's probably the right course of action. You're the smart one.
Yeah, drinking sounds like a good idea.
Thea pipes up. I would love to drink. I think it'd be a good idea, don't you, sis? Come on.
Yes. And no, I have a few rather stipulations to my drinking. We need to get the booze and me in an open field. I'd rather feel safer that way. I'll tell you the story. And I owe Griselda.
she
a
come
drinking
in?
session.
Yeah, she can come in the field with us.
Hmm. Do me a favor, Thea.
Hmm.
Go back, Nate.
Okay, should I tell him about my tattoo?
Tattoo?
Yeah, I got it right down my thigh. Yeah.
And I'll just say, give me a quick flash. God.
Okay, look. And she like shows her, and it's a beautiful like lotuses all the way down on her side. So she has been studying flowers and herbs with the Dabra.
I tell you what. I got no problem with that. I don't think he will either. But tease him.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him it's something terrible, something really
And
gaudy.
I'll whisper in her ear what it could be. I suggest you duck when you tell him that one, okay? And I will message you what that will be.
Ema.
Uh,
While we're getting messaged, what would Ema be doing? Gary has just hugged Griselda, and you have opened the box.
After opening the box, Emma will take Gary back to talk with Mary and Joseph, and I'm assuming their children as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just sort of catch up.
Having some catch-up time. They're gonna talk to you about how Gary's doing, and apologize that he ran off to. He goes there a lot when he misses you, to the place you took him to, and just general chat. They decide they could go down to the pub for a little bit and linger for a little longer if you guys wanted time together. So they might head down there, rent a room.
so, Zenora wanted to talk to Celicia before she joins everybody else. So, if
Alright.
no one else has got anything else, I'll do that.
Did you have anything else, Ema?
Emma would say they'll meet them there,
Mhm.
and he just needs to needs to do one thing first, and hopefully Guru will go with them, and he'll go talk with Marigold.
I talk with Marigold? Okay.
He'd go into the shrine looking for her.
He's gonna go to the shrine, alright. We'll play that out now. So you go in, and Marigold's very she's acting like she's busy, but she's not. And Valdi is there holding some really high platform shoes, like, it'll just make you a little taller, and just eye level. You could say, I don't know, Valdi. That's like, shh. And then she sees you. Hey. And Valdi leaves. Like, she's like, go on. How are you, Ema? How was Gary?
Oh, he's growing up so fast. I need to spend more time with him. I feel so bad.
No, you shouldn't feel bad. He knows that your job's important.
Yeah. Yes, I do want to spend more time with him though.
Well, now that Talos has a setback, I'm sure that you will get that chance.
Yes, I need to. Something I must do. I promised him that I'd be there for him, and then I just feel like I've sort of abandoned him. And yeah, how are you?
I am good. I've tried to research some different solvents to take that stain off of your skin. I haven't found anything. It seems like your friend, the red guy, has it too. So I'll work on it. And
The green guy.
the red and green guy, yeah. He doesn't seem to mind, though. He's kind of just casual about it, so, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, what can you really do about it?
No, yeah. But, you know, maybe you could think about moving Gary here with you to a place.
Yeah, well, I thought of that. Just if I have to rush off, then who will I leave him with?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind if he stayed without me, with me, if you want.
That's really good of you.
Well, you know, I take care of kids all the time, so.
Yeah, I noticed. I sort of feel like I'm sort of dumping on people and running off to do other things, and I feel really bad.
He could learn a lot of things in a town that he couldn't learn at a farm by himself. So, maybe play with the other kids.
It's very true.
Yeah.
I guess we'd have to find a place around here to live too.
Yeah. And she just laughs, the little awkward, you know, that awkward shyness thing. It's good to see you back again. She's gonna give you a hug.
And as you hugs you, so it'd be good to see you too.
You going to the pub?
Yes, I should meet Mary and Joseph there and talk with them and talk with the kids and be social.
I mean, I could come. I can come too. I don't ever drink, but
Oh, I'm sure they'll love you. I'll introduce you and they'll fall head over heels. Be green with them, be greener than me.
you're too nice to me, Emma. You know that?
Try to be nice to everyone.
Good.
Some people just deserve it more than others.
Aww. And she's gonna just blush a little. Come on, let's go. Let's go meet Gary again.
Just before we leave, I just want to ditch all my armor and my backpack. So just go casually.
Yeah.
So I'm sure all the stuff will be fine here in the church, on the shrine or whatever we call it.
Yeah, I have a chest in the corner. We can put it in there.
Excellent.
All right.
And Ema's going to take off his armor and ditch his backpack.
You notice when you take out your armor, there's just definite like hit, like those whole lines where the ink's not hit your skin. You're gonna have that.
So there'll be lines of normal colour where green should be. Where green isn't. Sorry, just to fill in, sort of disappeared for a second.
Yeah, I know I did. Yeah.
Yeah, sweet it is. He's sort of going to look at himself and sort of laugh to himself.
Well, I mean, staying with you, Ema, is never dull. That's definitely for sure. Always a story to tell. You should meet Dario. He's so many stories he could tell you.
I'll have to talk to him next time and get him to
when he comes
tell me
back.
all the story.
All right.
And Ema would sort of help her lock up and head off to the
Down to the pub.
pub,
All right.
because she would need to tell him where to go.
Yes.
He's never been there.
So we're going to put you guys down at the Umber Hole again. Zenora, you said you had something you wanted to do.
So after sending off Thea, Zenora's going to go over to Celicia and is saying, so, are they about to be hatched? Do we need to do anything? Do I need to leave now, or can I wait? Or
You can wait. You can wait for a little while, and We will wait at the road where we left you the last time and
Uh,
prepare the ritual.
oh, do you wanna hang around for a little bit? It's, just spend a little time before you got to go.
See what your customs are for celebration? Sure.
Well, they like to drink. I, I, I really, really, really would like to get drunk, but I had this thing that I kind of feel like I should be in an open field. Us and fire. We should probably be very careful about what we do.
Fire will be necessary for the ritual, so it might be good for you to relax.
Yeah. I'm looking. I'm really nervous. Celicia, I do have a question. What exactly is a godmother's role?
Well, we would tell you at the ritual, but it is to... Do you know what Leo did for us? Mentoring, teaching. You will be mentoring the next shaman of our tribe.
Oh, so no pressure. Okay.
No.
Cool.
You will be fine. We both will teach him or her.
Okay.
You will choose the next shaman. You will know. You will know. And she puts a hand on your shoulder.
I really need to get that drink.
Yes,
Come.
It is recommended.
That would be good. Yes. Oh, by the way, my sister. How about we avoid them until she's had her fun? Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Let's go down to the pub. And yeah, Sonora will, having probably seen everyone kind of go that way, just go in that direction, thinking it might be there, avoiding Nate and Thea like the plague.
Oh my. Thea's gonna run up to Nate and just jump on him. Brother, how you doing? You ready to get drunk with me? I'm old enough to get drunk now, by the way.
Are you now?
Yeah, I am.
Think
That's
you
how
can
I
handle
got.
it?
That's how I got this tattoo. It's a skull with 3 lightning bolts. You want to see? Goes all the way down my side. The lightning bolts kind of make the lightning bolts kind of make a little curse word, but I can't say. I can show you though. Huh? Come on,
What
let's
are you
go.
doing with lightning bolts?
What do you mean? What do I do?
Don't you remember what happened last time you saw lightning bolts?
Maybe that's why it impacted my memory so much. Gotta lighten up, brother. So overprotective. Come on. I mean, I could have said it's a tattoo of Harbin Wester on my tail. What is a tramp stamp, anyway?
That is a term I'm not familiar with, Thea.
No, you know, we'll find out.
I'm not sure I want to.
Come on. Sis is gonna go to a ritual. I'm gonna totally wanna go. I'm tired of staying in a windmill.
I mean, you did say you're old enough.
Yeah. I can defend myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What have you been doing to defend yourself other than getting tattoos?
I got a lot of stuff. It's not all boring at the windmill. Actually, it is boring at the windmill. Let's go drink. Come on.
You're going to have to show me these new skills you have acquired, little sister.
All right. What have you been doing? Sitting around, polishing your pole arm. Nothing going on. Come on.
Nothing going on. No, haven't done anything at all there.
Nothing
Not
at
a
all?
damn thing.
See, you need to drink too.
I mean, that pole line got really shiny.
Ugh. Okay. Okay. I don't want to know about my brother anymore. Let's go.
And Nate will kind of put his arm sort of in a loop on his waist for Thea to slide her arm in, and we can walk off.
All right. She's going to grab it and then also rub your head with your mane and then grab your arm and go. Radlac and Conrad, are you at the Umber Hulk? Or have you decided to go different ways?
Radlac's going to the Umber Hulk. He will be trying his best to drag Conrad with him. Drink in moderation, buddy. You'll be right. Just a little.
They're still rebuilding this town. Do you really want it burnt down again?
Some self-control. Just a little.
I use self-control by not drinking.
Well, you can sit there and watch me.
Okay.
We'll go to the Umber Hulk and I'll try and get him a drink that's not alcoholic. Do you have like something that's not water but it's got no like alcohol in it? My friend here is a little bit.
Look, we built this pub. The bartender's going to say, you don't want a drink at the newly open pub?
All the drinks. My friend here is more of a milk person.
Milk.
Yeah. I know, right?
Not like with some vodka in it and a little Kahlua, make it a black Russian milk, really?
No. Just cider.
Hard cider.
No. Cider.
You want apple juice.
He does. He wants
Yes.
apple.
I want apple juice.
All right.
I will drink twice as much to make up for my friend here.
All right.
Okay, has Zenora come in at that point?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay. Zenora is going to come up, put her arm around Radlac. Good sir. He's restraining. I have an idea.
Ooh.
But I need to pinch Conrad from you for a bit. May I?
I mean, Conrad? I mean, he's his own man.
No, I wasn't.
Person thing.
I wasn't asking you for permission. I was just letting you know that I needed to talk to him.
Bring him back when you're done, if there's any left.
Bartender passes the apple juice. Don't hurt yourself, buddy.
That's the idea.
Let's find a corner, Conrad. I'm going to tell you something, and you can take it as you will. And I'll go sit down and see if he follows.
Yeah, Conrad would follow, drinking the juice and going, I think this is gone off.
Zenora will smell it, you know, offer Do you want me to smell it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna smell it. Is it fermented?
It's hard cider. Yes.
Lenora is going to. You might not want to drink this, and she'll hand him the flask that she's got.
Shit, wrong button.
Muted.
No, I accidentally locked my screen instead of muting the mic. Thanks. So, you want to tell me what?
Do you remember before we left to go to the Thundercliffs, I was insistent on going to the island. While we
Yeah.
were there, Nate and Radlak and I all had the same vision. Interestingly enough, the island kind of gives you a bit of forewarning or visions of the past. This was sort of like a vision of the past, but I get the feeling it's not just that. You're in it. And you had been betrayed. I'm not asking for any details, that's up to you. But I get the feeling that it's not just past, you might still be being betrayed.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
I'm going to put all my cards on the table. So long as it doesn't go against my ethics. If you want to hunt down the fucker and kill him, I'll stand behind you and throw fireballs. At them,
Oh.
not you. Just thought I'd clarify that.
That's probably a good thing.
Mm.
But at the same time, if they're betraying me, it could be that they're also betraying. Could be ending badly for Braddock and his children.
Yes, that's why I won't do anything without your say-so. This is your situation. But if you need backup, you let me know. I will do that. But I thought I'd give you a heads up.
Well, apparently Radlight's mum's in town, so that could be an interesting meeting.
Radlac. Oh. Yeah, that was in the vision too. Keep an eye on him. If it's just you two that go.
Yeah. I'll definitely keep an eye on him, and hopefully he'll be in a position to keep an eye on me as well. Because mothers can be interesting people.
I don't know what. Let's just say. Yeah, I can understand that. I just don't want. Well, I don't think his mother would necessarily hurt him. Physically. Well, unless she's a bitch like that. Never mind. I think she could hurt him emotionally. And he's a sensitive soul.
Yeah. He's also the runt.
Oh.
Which is interesting when you look at how big he is, and then you realize that he was actually the smallest.
Depends on what you mean by runt. I'm the tallest, but I'm considered the weakest.
No, he's not weak. He's just...
I know. But that's what I mean. The runt is being small and strong or weak and tall. You know.
Yeah, power can be defined in a lot of different ways. Radalak definitely has a lot more power than he's willing to unleash.
There's a thing about power. Sometimes having that skill and all that power can make you into something you don't want to be. And that's probably why he's holding back. Same as with you not drinking. It makes you into something not necessarily you don't want to be, but because you're not in control, you don't like it. But just oh, which reminds me, I better go on about the idea that I told Radalak. I won't drink in town, but I really want to get drunk. If you choose to get drunk, I'm going to go to an open field and try and convince some people to come with us, so I don't burn down the town, just in case.
Yeah, no, I don't drink, so I don't kill indiscriminately. Kind of like a beast that I keep locked away.
Be careful. Caging something sometimes can... it's like pressure. Sometimes it will get too much and you'll explode.
Yes, that's why I don't mind torturing people. You can release in other ways.
I am disappointed I never got to see it.
It was fun, except he died way too quickly. Didn't have enough time to play.
It depends. Same, I don't question the ethics of torture. I feel guilt afterwards. But it's a necessary thing. Sometimes it's the only way you can get the information you need.
True, but sometimes the information's just not worth it anyway. Sometimes it's just a great way of relieving yourself of some anger by making someone else suffer.
I'll have to remember that.
Your brother seems to understand releasing of anger by making others suffer.
Sounds about right. There's always been one that if there's a goal at the end and he's pissed off, they cop it. Like I said, this is nothing new to me. I've seen it before. So, but I will, do you want some herbs to give the water more taste?
Yeah, water's fun.
Okay.
I did ask for the juice, but apparently the barkeep can't hear properly.
Alright, Sonora's going to try something really stupid. She's going to grab a couple of apples out of her bag, and she's going to, in a container, like a glass, don't care if it's dirty or not, she's going to, and it's as long as it's empty, she's gonna try and squeeze.
Squeeze an apple?
Yeah, squeeze some apple juice.
I think it's gonna be a mushy mess. I really do.
Yep.
But you can give them like applesauce mess, yeah, if you want.
So she's. I'm trying to see if I can filter it through anything.
You need a press almost.
I'll try and.
But you can like persuade to see if they actually have real apple juice if you wanted.
Probably not my. That's not my calling. Probably Nate. But Sonora's going to try and squeeze a little bit of it to see if there's enough juice to come out, and then pour water.
Might get like a couple drops in there and then pour some water. Let's see what happens. Yep. So you hand that to him?
Yep. So I got one of the apples and I've got a squeeze. So you know when you cut an apple open and the juice runs out, and if you squeeze it a bit more juice comes out. And I pour some water. I'm like, that's as good as I can do. Sorry.
It's more of an effort than the barkeep. So I appreciate it.
Yeah. Probably would have been better if I had one of those muslin cloths and done it that way.
You finished your juice over there, Conrad?
Do you want me to dump the other one on his head?
No, I've got an idea for it.
Okay. And I leave the juice and the cider with him. And I will go over to my brother and sister and Celicia.
All right. And Ema, you also would be. Oh, and Ema, you also would be here with Marigold now. So I'll put up Stonehill in. I didn't make a number Hulk yet. I'll add some tokens in here while you guys are chatting. So Thea's still talking about the tattoo, and she sees her sister come over. I told him he didn't approve. Way to go.
Nate, not approve of something? Nah. It's a very interesting looking tattoo. Did you end up showing him?
Yeah, all right, fine. And she'll show you that it's just a lotus with a bunch of vines and other flowers.
Sonora just high fives. Yeah. Well played.
Hey, Radalac.
Yeah.
We got young blood over here. Needs a drink. Barkeep, drinks!
What do you
The lion
want?
said, don't upset the lion, man.
Is Griselda in the bar?
Griselda would be in the bar. She is getting a bunch of ales and taking it to a table with Valdi and that. She comes over.
Griselda.
Yeah.
Do you remember what I told you when we had a talk?
Yeah, we talked about a lot of things, yeah.
And why I don't drink.
Yeah.
I want to get drunk.
All right.
Do we have an open field where we can all just take a whole heap of booze and I can be comfortable?
Oh, yeah. At the top of the hill, there's this little, like, crevasse and stuff and a field. We could go up there. It's a really nice view.
Barkeep, can I have a whole heap of... Can I have a barrel? You can carry a barrel, right? Nate or Radalac?
I could carry 2 barrels right now. Brr.
I want some whiskey as well.
Technically, you can carry 3. You carry the third in between your horns.
That's a neat idea.
So now you guys want kegs to take up to the, like, barrels of ale to take up to the field, yeah?
We are a complicated party, man. Just get on board.
Barkeep.
Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah.
This is a new pub, right?
Yeah.
I'm a fire druid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Which means I deal with fire.
Yeah, I'm getting what you're saying, yeah.
So if I get drunk and accidentally let off a spark, you'd rather it me on top of the hill, right?
Yeah. Alright. I mean, Griselda said whatever you guys want tonight, so whatever you guys want.
So, can I get a couple of bottles of ale and some whiskey, and can I get some... Oh, I may want to make some black unicorns. So I'll need some milk and some cream.
Mm. What was that, Magic? You're muted. Milk and cream. All right. Yeah, we got a cow out back. Yeah, we got some milk and stuff. So,
And do you have any real apple juice? Not cider, just some real apple juice. No.
no. Well, yeah, I'll find something. Yeah.
No, I was just thinking because I have an idea. That's all right. And also some water.
All right. So he's gonna.
So a big container of water that Sonora could possibly just heat up or something or Leilon.
So he's just stacking them at the edge of the bar for you guys to take. It's up to you guys to carry. Marigold's like, "Are we all going? Are we all going up to the field, or is this just like a party thing, or?"
Yeah, we'll look up the hill. I'd rather spend.
Okay.
I want to drink too and enjoy. So
Okay.
if we go up on the hill, that way we can do it. As food, anyone got foods?
I'm sure we could get some food together. Yeah.
Come on, let's make it a real party.
All right.
Right, wait a second. Conrad, come here. I'll tell you something.
Yes, Grim.
Look around. Look at what we've done here, Conrad. Look at what we've done. Can you see this?
The bar?
I mean the bar, but like the town and the people, like they're like happy, right? Like instead of like tearing this place down, which is kind of your MO. I mean, no offense, but like we lifted them up, right? Like it's a beautiful thing. Like they're flourishing here. And why could your life not be like this, where you're like, you know, doing good things and making places better? I mean, you don't have to go around killing every Tom, Dick, and Steve you see, mate. Like, I mean, the Legion, like we could do this.
Don't forget about the Marys and Junes.
What you got against Mary and June? And
Bad months.
I mean, and I said on the ship, like we'll probably never see eye to eye, right? But I think together we could make things better, right? You know what I'm saying? You don't know what I'm saying, do you?
I think you're drunk. But outside of that,
I can't possibly be. I've only been here a couple minutes.
yeah, doesn't mean you're not drunk.
I mean, I'm huge. Look at me.
What is he? Thea's like, what is he having? I want what he's having.
Get some for the smaller line, please.
I don't.
Wait. Let's get up to the hill first. We need people to carry the stuff up to the hill
Oh,
first.
bloody hell. Are we going to just sit here all day and yak, or are we going to go? And with that, Nate walks.
Y'all can't start carrying stuff.
He's so impatient.
I'm
Like,
taking the milk, she says.
all right, it's barrels. I pick up the barrels. If someone put the one on my head, I can't. I mean,
Sonora will grab Sia's hand and go up to Nate and go, "You're gonna need me to show you where it is now, don't you?" And I'll start walking up ahead of him.
Griselda.
You sure you know where it is?
Been there once before. I'm pretty good at memory.
Griselda and everyone go follow up to this beautiful top where you get to look over at the Ice Spire peaks in the distance, this beautiful land, and it has this little picnic spot under the tree, and you guys set up, start drinking there. People slowly bring food and cups and things like that.
Sonora is going to pour a huge tankard of whiskey. And she's going to grab another tankard of whiskey. She's going to walk over to Griselda.
All right.
Hand her one. This time I'm actually drinking with you.
That's a good thing.
And I'll clink the thing and I'll take a swig.
And she takes a
Eh.
sip as well.
Thank you, Griselda.
Come on, Marigold, don't be shy. You get the day off tomorrow. And she's like, well, oh, okay. And she takes some and she coughs very loudly. It's really good.
Marigold.
Yeah.
If you put some milk in it, it makes it taste a little bit better.
Whew. That's enough to resurrect the dead. God. Oof.
Okay.
Milk, huh? Milk? Okay.
Milk, and if you have some coffee, I got some boiling water, and I've got some coffee stuff. If you put some milk and some coffee in with it, with the whiskey, it makes a very nice drink. I'm trying to work out what to call it. Balao?
Have
Billy?
we got some drinks for the children and Conrad?
There's milk here.
Glass of milk, Conrad.
No, I've got my juice.
Right, it's time to start this party up. Denethor, grab a drink.
Sonora's going to sit down next to Thea and hand her a whiskey. Okay.
All
You
right.
wanted to drink?
Right.
Here we go.
I got this. I'm gonna roll.
And as she's taking a drink, I'm going to whisper in Thea's ear as she's taking a drink. And it got laid.
She rolled a 4, so what? What? By you?
Sadly, someone who's no longer with us, but it got
He
laid.
killed her?
No!
Good
Thea.
God.
Jeez. 2 years. You were with him 2 years and you didn't think of anything like this?
I mean, all the girls like him, but like,
He finally took a chance.
oh,
It's not like he's like Chrissy and just went after everything and locked everything.
jeez. I miss all the good stuff. I mean, I don't want to say no, but I miss. Yeah, he told me he was Never mind.
Duh! Did he say he polished his pole on very well, did he?
Mm.
There you go. Just wasn't by him, he was polishing it.
Who else has gotten? Have you all? Never mind.
No.
I
no.
really need to. Yeah, I need
No.
to know all the gossip.
The only other person that's probably gotten laid and she's drinking in her drink is probably the green one over there.
The hobgoblin?
No, the human.
He's green. I mean, I don't judge, but
No. To put it in a long story, he opened a chest that he should have probably have checked for traps, and it exploded, and he was colored with green.
so all of you almost exploded.
Mm,
Okay.
let's see. We already know that died, and the dwarf over there, the one with the other, that's his wife, the woman.
The one with
dwarf
the
that
burnt
is-
beard. Yeah.
Yeah, I did that, buddy. Don't ask. Well, so what happened is, you know that we died, and we know that we got brought back, and now we went to go and fight Talos, and we went to the Thunder Cliffs. I met these really lovely old hags. 3 old hags, and lovely. Sea hags.
I never get to do any of this stuff. I'm going
No.
with you next time.
No,
Yeah.
dear. I have a better option.
Hmm.
I know you're getting bored at the windmill. And I don't know when I'll be able to get the spell that I need to check to see if Aramon's still alive.
Hmm.
Or if I can find him at all. But maybe you could start on your own journey. But I have one request.
Hmm.
Every town you go to, You send us a letter back to Leilon or Fandolin.
I can do that.
Okay. Did you end up setting up the guard for Herben?
Yeah, but you might want to talk to him about that. And so.
Oh God, really?
Can I tease him?
Who?
Our brother.
This one's a little bit more sensitive. He really liked her. And she died giving us extra time to fight Talos. So there's another thing that Talos...
Go resurrect her then, right?
You need... From what I know, you need a... I can revivify someone. It's so frustrating. I have this power I've had for so long, since before I saw you on net again. But I don't have the equipment to be able to do it. It's hard. I've never been able to use this ability. It requires a diamond, and they're hard to come by. And as you know, I owe the town because they had to get a diamond to resurrect me. But for resurrection, you need to have a body. And that we don't have.
Oh.
I could not find her.
Well, man,
but
that's kind of... maybe she's not dead?
There's... I wouldn't say she is or she isn't. But there is something you can do. When I was looking for information on how much I owe, for the resurrection and that, I'll never be able to do it. But Mary God may. But there's such a thing called true resurrection. You don't need the body for that. But it's a very expensive diamond you need.
She's gonna pour another whiskey. She's gonna hand it to you and be like, enough shop talk. You did good, sis. You did good.
I never do good.
Yeah, you do. Come on. We're in a field. Take this moment.
Yeah, and Sonora will take another swig. How you liking your drink?
Is it supposed to burn?
Yes.
Okay.
You may want to, if this isn't to your liking, there is cider and there is ale.
I'm gonna go tease my brother. Yeah.
Xenathor, Ema, it's more drinks. We drink to family, or because of family, possibly both.
Sonora's gonna walk behind Thea and just gonna watch the shit show that's about to come.
The shit show that's about to come. Oh, Nate, brother. She wraps her arms around you. You know, that hobgoblin's really cute. I think I'm in love.
Relic, I think I'm going to need another drink.
Relic will pass you another drink. I have a story for that. We spent a lot of time away from home, in the Legion, in towns, and we get to drinking and talking, and not Conrad. And we talk about what we did back in the day. And the rumor was that young Conrad was an exotic dancer of sorts. And I couldn't bring myself to believe it, but every now and again, like, he just moves just ever so gracefully. I mean, you could do worse than just. I mean, it's Conrad, but I mean, he might have the moves, you know. I think I need another drink too.
You're not helping.
Depends on what the goal is.
Sonora's just gonna take another big swig.
Brother, what's an exotic dancer? Is that like feathers and stuff? Like, you know, maybe he could show me.
It's like that Loxodon. Remember that story? Good times.
Sonora's just
I-
gonna pour another whiskey.
I don't think I.
Did I overhear?
That-
You
that
overheard
might-
everything.
That might be
Okay.
that might be an outing that you and little sister Zenora can go on. I don't think I.
Hey, you don't want to see people, wiggle their jiggly bits. You don't want to see the trees swinging between the breeze, coconuts dangling.
It's very
I think
druid
she
like.
should come adventuring with us.
She's got her own mission to go on, Radalak. One of a different kind. She's going to go and search for Eramon, Nate, or find out what happened with Eramon.
Eamon's gonna loudly say to the children, "Chase me over here, away from the conversation."
Children are very far away from this. Like, they're not. I mean, Gary might have followed you. That is up to you if you've left him with the Christensens down below, knowing that Zenora is going to be
They
drinking
stay down
open
there.
field. Huh?
They stay down there, did they?
That is up to
Okay,
if you
good.
want, Gary. But you could be saying that just to be joking, like, with the rest of them. Like, good God, you know?
Okay, sorry, I thought that would follow this up. But, all right.
Well, if you want Gary to know this kind of information, you might want to put him up to speed on the birds and the bees. And the flowers and the trees. And the birds up above.
Yeah. 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 I have a lot to talk to him about. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Is he going to be staying with Marigold?
I don't know. Hopefully. I have to work something out.
So, Ned,
Yes. See.
you going to actually drink or you going to nurse that thing like it's a bottle?
You're the one to talk.
I've already had 3 drinks, boy. Drink up.
Or is this all of a sudden making pressure?
Oh, Leon's so feisty.
We are feisty.
Ah,
Grr. She
Another
says
drink?
that- Conrad. Just to
God.
piss off her brother.
And Radalak, that story reminds me a lot about Steve. He was the dancer. Remember?
I do remember that, but I remember them saying you used to just this thing with tassels. I mean, no. I mean, you've
What the hell's a
always been.
tassel?
Well, it's
Oh, it's
kind of
like-
like
It's like that, the cat whip? No, nine-tail whip, wasn't it?
I grab Xenathor's tail and I'm like, it's kind of like this.
A tail.
No, that end bit with the fuzz on it.
At that, Sonora's going to slap Radalak's hand, grab his horn, and bring his head down. You don't touch the tail unless you're invited to.
Okay.
She lets go of the horn. Pours him another drink. And hands it back.
Yes, I do feel that we should make a round of con saves, except for Conrad.
Sonora already did one. You want me to do another one? Because I put
no,
it in chat.
What was
I
yours?
put it in chat.
It was. Ooh. Hi.
I know, right?
Wow. Maybe it's a Leonin thing. I mean, I'll make some for Griselda. Oof. She's feeling good. Marigold. Harbin Wester. Thea. Thea's looking pretty, she's not used to this. Marigold's pretty good. Griselda's having a great time. Harbin, kind of comes over and sits down next to Ema. It's good to see you again, Ema.
See, this is I sort of got a bit lost here. So I thought there was children here, so I would have said that I wouldn't have been drinking. But now that I have said that it's said that there's no children here, then I'm assuming he would be slightly drinking. And I rolled a nat 1 on the console.
Are you saying that Harbin Wester is sitting next to you again, drunk?
Yes. He was wrap his arms around Marigold's waist, head in her lap, and pass out.
And she's gonna whisper in your ear, Ema, are you there? Are you unconscious? Yes.
Out. Same as last time.
I think I love you, she says. And she just pats your head. I rolled a one by burn advantage 23. I still got 2. That lack. Good God.
Okay. Does Sonora, because she would have seen
If she's seeing
Ema
it,
pass out,
yes.
I'm wondering if she actually sees the mouth move. Not going to say anything. I just want to know whether I saw it or not.
Because she's feeling drunk too. And Harbin's going to be like, me too.
Oh, Ema is so easy to love, apparently. I have a tail too. I forgot. I'm really sorry, Xanathor, and I'll have my tail. I'll be like this.
Growler's like, you know what? I kind of will admit I've always been curious about touching your tails, like in the horns and stuff. I don't ever see Minotaurs or Leonas around. Just your average dwarfs and humans and...
So out of Zenora's, because she actually hides hers, pulls it out and goes, it's not fancy like Ned's, but that's mine, if you ever were curious about it.
She's gonna just...
It's an extension of our spine, so it's why we don't touch the tail. Normally.
I feel like it's a respect thing. Yeah. Not to touch.
But it's not comfortable.
I'm usually super respectful. Sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I heard about the doors in Phandalin. I don't know, so... Yeah.
He only just learned how to knock on doors, so there's that.
So you guys gonna be staying here, putting down roots, buying a place?
I still have a debt to pay. Until that time, I cannot own anything. I'll get there.
Yeah? Go ahead.
I just said I'll get there. That was what I said, and that was...
Valdi Estebar comes over with a very clear liquid that she's drinking and gives Xanathor something and says, Conrad nod. Not to be serious for a minute, but we are putting up a quest board for future problems we might be having. I hear we've lost 2 ships at sea, but there are several other ships saying they've seen a dreadnought made of bone in the waters lately. When I find out more, I'm going to be posting it up.
Does Sonora remember that from the shared vision? I think that was in the shared vision.
Was it a shared vision or was it Zenithor's vision? I think it was Zenithor's vision alone, possibly.
I wasn't
Correct.
sure whether it kicked in with the multiple one. No, because they mentioned that on the ship. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, that was only
I wanted to clarify.
Zenithor's. And she walks away.
A ship made out of bones.
Baldy, come join us.
I'm.
For a while, come on.
Yeah. Come here.
Oh look, if I'm gonna be part of coming into your meetings, you know, it'd be good to get to know each other better.
All right. Well, she's gonna like make a little spot, delicately sit down. Yeah. And Growler's like, she's always all business. Just don't mind her. Too classy for the likes of us.
I wouldn't say she's too classy for the likes of us. I'd say she's very classy.
No, I love her, but she's got a stick up her ass. She needs to let it out.
Could be worse, could be your head.
True.
I'm going to whisper to Griselda. Heather and Nate should get along just well because sticks up their asses.
Oof.
And then I'll pour Griselda another drink and just have a sit with her.
And Marigold's like, he's getting kind of heavy. Do we need to? Maybe we should put him to bed.
Does he not have his pack with him?
I mean,
where would you like him, Marigold?
I mean, maybe under a tree, or maybe just prop him.
Just sort of pick him
Just roll him onto the floor where he is. He'll be happy.
up. We'll find a good spot for him. He'll camouflage with the green, and I'll just pick him up and carry him over to a tree.
Okay, well, I was going to say that he's holding on tightly to Marigold, but I just rolled with my third net one of the night on a strength check, so no, he's not holding on to him.
What is with your dice track?
There'll
I'm
be
going to toss
time
him
for
to
cuddling.
John, I think.
There'll be time for cuddling later, Emma. It's time to sleep.
Shit.
He only rolls good when it's with
Oh
Harbin.
my. This is a thing now. This has become a thing.
Oh dear. But I don't know. I'd like to stick around for a while. Oh, for as long. I just. Yeah, I suppose I'll have to work out a few things. Speaking of working out a few things, me and Thea were having a small conversation. She's bored at the windmill. And she wants to go in search of Eramon.
You talking to Griselda?
No, I'm talking to Nate.
Oh, I'm be quiet then.
Well, could be Thea.
Is that what you want, Thea?
I mean, I'm not a cub anymore. I do want to have some stories of my own to tell. It would be good to look around. What do you guys think?
Well, I think it's your life. I think it's as much as I want to keep you protected and safe. I know it's not what you need. We've got our own challenges to do, and maybe this is what you need to do. You need to know one way or the other.
I mean, I bear the scars of one battle. I can handle more.
What skills have you learned at the windmill?
I've learned some healing. I mean, Adabra mostly deals in potions and things like that, so.
That also very well. And the training that I'm sure that Nate and everybody else did with you. And you know how to hide. Can I ask you something, Thea?
What?
Was Aramon really mad at you and me for stealthing behind them when we were playing hide and seek?
I mean, you know how he is, so I don't know. What do you think?
Sad to say, Thea, he didn't really talk to me much after that. It's about the time that Nate went into heavy training and Mouth decided to become more vicious.
Yeah.
I think he saw that, by the way, Thea. So, I have theories. But just make sure you let me know where you are. If you go anywhere, send a note back or something along those lines. Do it through the Assassin's Guild. It'll get to us.
Okay.
Thea, have you considered piracy?
Piracy?
Piracy. It's more fun than it sounds. I mean, aggressive acquisition.
I mean, I've never really been on the water, I don't think.
I mean, she's missing out. Come on, guys.
Well,
Windmills are boring.
they
I'm
are
not
boring.
And while we have targets on our back for Talos, I'd rather not be underwater. But that's up to you, Thea.
Like, before you completely destroy yourself with alcohol, how about we go see your mum?
Just a couple more then.
No, I think you've had enough courage. It's time to go face the music.
There isn't possibly enough. Right, I guess. Have some for me, everyone. I will be back. Hopefully.
Sonora's going to cast on him healing word in an attempt to make him slightly more sober. Whether it works or not, I don't care.
Well, you can do your healing word. Healing.
Do me a disservice.
Healing word. Actually, no. Would I do that, or would I do
I
no
feel like a
healing word?
lesser restoration would be in order.
I don't
but,
have
yeah.
lesser restoration prepared,
But
so
I mean, you can just do it for flavor as a.
Yep.
It might heal his
So-
body, but not his head.
so
Yes, Jax, you would have got a long rest. Yes.
so that's like +4 to that's like 9 points of healing damage. My brain did brain fart.
Nice. All right. You get that Rattlelack, even though I feel like you're gonna have you had a long rest on the ship, so.
Yeah, you had a long rest. But I'm like, just to kind of give his constitution a bit of a higher level, I don't know.
I see what you're trying to do, and you should stop it. Best this way. Which way do we go? Conrad?
I'm gonna lead him back to the camp and to the general area where we were told she is.
You will be getting evening-ish, so you will be seeing torchlights in the wood line of the trees as the two of you go towards the red tent, blue, green, assorted, the largest one there. You see some of your old friends, minotaurs, hobgoblins, and the like. None of them are stopping you or raising arms. It's if they know you were coming. Do you have your box from Var with you?
Yeah, I'd be carrying it underneath my arm.
Two minotaurs stand, spears in hand, at the sides of the largest tent, which you would know to be the lieutenant. He was lieutenant of the Legion. She has her, I always say, war band camped near Leilon. The large, imposing red tent, the two minotaurs, as they see you, they recognize you, Rattlelack and Conrad. And they don't say anything to you. They just part the curtain. You choose to walk in.
I'm not sure this is the best idea I've had all day, but shall we?
You first.
I was worried you were going to say that. I'll go in first.
Your Veska cuts an imposing figure. She is in her full gear for battle, leaning over her desk, parchments, two guards at her side. She looks up at you and breathes heavily. And just stares.
There's that sigh of disapproval I'm used to. How are you, Mother?
Rattlelack. Still like your father, I see.
How is Father doing?
He doesn't have much long for this world. He worries about you. That's not why I'm here.
What brings you this far up the coast?
We're taking over armies, swarms of undead. Seems to me they're getting closer and closer to where you are. And I heard you have your own war band of your own gathered up, going across the country, fighting.
We're more of like a group of friends. You do know what that word is, Mother.
Friends.
Yeah.
And these friends that you've gathered, your little buddies, going off and Killing what? Are you taking over towns? Sacking cities? We decided
We're-
to come back?
Making things better. Which is... It's good.
And Conrad, you sign a contract with the Legion. You don't break out of it. You don't become a chicken shit and run off. You're supposed to be leading this band. Conrad!
Yeah, I know. But as I said when I got the orders, dealing with cultists is dirty business.
And now you've found my offspring here. How convenient.
Yeah, he dealt with the cultists, funny enough.
So when do I expect you both to return?
Are you in bed with cultists, mother?
No.
So which part of the Legion is?
I don't know what you're talking about, Radalak. But
Conrad?
we do have something of yours, some child.
Yeah.
I offer an exchange.
For...
Your return to the Legion.
Where are they?
Where's Cole?
Yeah.
They're fine.
I mean, I would hope so, but... Where is he?
You should know better than to know that I'm going to tell you exactly their location.
How do I know he is alright if...
5 days. Think about it. He can be dropped off in Leilon, perfectly fine, with his mother and his sister.
So you've found her then?
Yeah. And you can return where you're supposed to be.
What about Conrad here?
Yes, Conrad will be treated as someone who has left his post as well.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Conrad, though.
Exactly.
Some sort of reward. It sounds like he's done a good thing, surely. I can see that you've missed me greatly.
It's time to stop
that
being a
the-
disappointment. Start being a warrior.
Is that the feeling that I'm getting, that she's actually missed you?
I mean, it's definitely some feeling.
Are you
Mother
drunk?
only does 2 emotions.
Are you drunk?
I'm not. I'm... And he's sort of like swaying a little. I am fine. I heard that you were close by and I was to come and see you, and
I'd hope that you had inherited at least something of your mother. But I see now that it's not to be.
I'm worried I might have your receding hairline.
Oh, really? Well. Clearly you're drunk, or you wouldn't be talking to a lieutenant like that. Conrad, I suggest you change your mind soon. Learn your place. Or die. You have 5 days. And 1 minute to leave the encampment.
That's the best offer I've had all day. We should go, Conrad.
Yeah. Let's go, Redlock. Come on.
Pleasure as always, Mother.
Send your father your regards. And she goes back to her papers. Do you leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, very quickly.
Well, that went well.
As you go back up the...
But before we leave, I'll put the box on her desk and then leave.
Any meeting with Mother you walk away from is a good one.
I'm surprised we were let in.
It's be getting softer in her old age.
As you go...
Or she really wanted the box. I'm going with she really wanted what was in the box.
As you go up the hill, Ema is still passed out. Although I feel that Marigold, in her drunken state, would have cast a little bit of lesser restoration should you feel like you need to get up. And Thea is still teasing her brother. She's feeling really good now, very tipsy.
Sonora would be sitting with Celicia.
Celicia's
and
there.
yeah, at this point.
And you will see them cresting the hill and Radalak and Conrad returning.
Family. Anyone got another drink for me?
I'm gonna look at Conrad. How bad?
Better than I was expecting.
That doesn't tell me much from the tone.
Let's say she gave us a ultimatum. You have to return to the Legion. Well, I did. Radalak's got the choice of returning to the Legion and having his family set free.
But that would mean that if he goes to the Legion, he doesn't get to see his family, making the whole thing null and void. He goes under service of the Legion, and they're set free, but that does not mean that they get to keep their lives after they've been set free.
It also depends on if he puts them with the other Legion families. They would be looked after.
Radalak, would you want them to be with the Legion families?
I think maybe they've found their actual mother. Maybe. Mother's pretty good at things she sets her mind to. I mean, I hope she's being honest.
Sonora's going to excuse herself from Celicia, walk up to Nate and Thea, and just say, I've got a little bit of a mission I need to do right now. Would you mind covering for me? I should have done this sooner. I'm just going to go for a walk. I will be fine.
Where you gonna go, sis? You've been drinking, and it's a field, and now you're leaving. That's not a good idea.
How's your stealth, Thea?
Oh, that's really not a good idea. What are we doing?
Well, you can either stay here and keep an eye on things around here, and especially Radalak, or you can come with me. I want to see if I can find someone.
Who are you looking for?
That would be telling.
Nat?
She does what she wants to do.
Do you wish to come?
Yeah. Are we taking anybody else, though? Particularly with armaments? Like, I don't know what you're thinking.
It's a reconnaissance mission.
Oh, okay.
I mean, look, to be honest, we're supposed to be here celebrating and we're already off doing other shit. I mean,
Yeah, well, that's like, don't you have to go and be the god fairy for eggs or something?
I'll only be gone for an hour.
Oh. But then what if you get blown up and then you're not the, you know.
Then you'll have to be a godmother.
Ah, kids. I don't like kids. Actually, I don't mind. But
You stay here with Nate. I just need to go and see if I can find something.
okay.
Zenora is going to go into the woods. She's going to put her cloak on above her head, make it so it looks like the environment. And she's going to hunt and start stealthing and searching for Serena.
Serena. All right. Let's see. Let's see if I have her around. All right. Making perception or investigation for tracks, or which would you like?
I will take probably perception. Perception. That will be a 15.
All right. You see no sign of Serena. And you've got a pretty good clue of the environment and everything. So it's pretty clear that she's not around the area with a 15.
Okay. Sonora is going to, in Elvish, put on the back of a tree using her knife and saying, Radalak, mother, trouble, talk to, and I can't remember her name, the
Wait, the mother's name?
The
or?
no, the Fandolin,
Halia?
Helia. And I'm going to put Helia in Elvish on a tree facing the north side.
All right.
And I'm going to put underneath it an X for me. And then I'll go back to the camp.
All right. That's good stuff.
Should we let her off in the woods with the fire?
Thea's like, absolutely not. That
That's
was
a really bad
idea.
idea.
Yeah.
Who dropped the ball on that one?
Oh, the whiskey? Probably?
Probably.
Sonora's going as Sonora comes in, she's going to put her paw in front of Radalak and go, poof! The flame just in front of him, just as a quick burst. Hi.
I think I'm probably highly flammable right now.
Do you want to see?
I mean, I feel like highly flammable. Like everyone would be, like women and children. Please,
I don't see
behave
any
yourself,
children
Nora.
around here.
You've had way too much to drink. You're being extremely reckless.
Okay. And Sonora will now go for her 4th drink for the night.
As the evening goes on, con saves at disadvantage for those drinking.
Disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
I mean, you know, night wears on. Shit
I only had
happens.
4.
But you don't really drink that much, so.
Sonora's now passed out. No, actually, my girl, I'm not going to say she's passed out. I'm going to say, well, you motherfuckers wanted to see a fire show? Let's go, shall we? And she's going to start doing, with her hands, she's going to do the, produce flame with one hand, flame blade in the other, and she's going to be doing a whole heap of circles and stuff like that with a, you know, you want to see a fire show. I'm guessing I've drunk a lot because that was a 1.
Yeah.
That means I got a 2.
Yeah.
Emma's going to wake up and he's going to look around for Marigold, and then he's going to Misty step to her, and I'm going to roll a d6 on who he gets to go to, either Marigold, Zenora, Griselda's assistant, who I can't remember the name of,
Vilfin, yeah.
Vilfin's wife, or Harbin Wester. That's all one of who he Misty steps to. And he actually got Marigold. I had that written down, like 1 to 6. I did not expect that. And I chucked Harbin Wester in there as well. So he's going to Misty step to her side and wrap his arms around her waist, head in her lap again.
Emma, you're awake.
And I got a con of 3. So, not very high.
And I think you're sick. Oh. All right. So, do you choose to do the ritual in the morning? Or you're in no shape to do the ritual tonight. No, definitely not. No.
So much for the morning. Sonora is probably going to go up to her brother and go, you need to stop being so grumpy. And you need to be quicker. And then, boom, on the ground. She's out.
Wow. The SS.
You need more stamina, little sister.
I wish I could do fire. The SS.
She's very talented. She really is.
Don't worry. Sonora's hand's still on Nate. I'm going to roll to see if
it's
I let a
flaming.
flame bolt out of it. Alright. I'm going to roll a d4. Odds I get him with fire. Evens I don't. Lucky bastard. But I've still got my hand on his chest as I've fallen, yep.
Yeah. Conrad, how's that juice going, buddy? What are you doing?
I would actually go up to Radalak and say, I highly suggest you take her offer.
You think?
Because if she's making that offer, they're not where I originally thought they were.
I've pretty much already decided.
But hey, maybe we can change the Legion a little bit.
I mean, that was in the plans. Just not that way.
Well, you know, you could always fight your mother for her role.
You're serious, aren't you?
Why not? It's a great way to change the Legion.
I hate to say it, Radalak, but he actually does have a point.
You haven't seen my mother, mate. She is She's huge.
Growl.
Yeah, but she's also old.
It's true.
Growler's gonna hear this. Why don't you just get him to fight with you?
I mean, I don't. I mean, could.
Common cause and all that shit. She slumps down into her drink.
I don't know if they'd follow my cause. They're kind of like pillaging and murdering and the stuff you like, Conrad.
Look, there's nothing stopping you from getting him to murder, pillage bad people's places. Well, what you call a bad person, at least.
I mean, if we all just sat down and had a drink, like everyone, I think we'd all just get along. I think I should write that down. And I'll look for my pack. And I'll have my bedroll. And I'll feel something sharp. I'm like, I don't remember putting this in here. Then grab out the symbol that Bilfin made for him, and he'll... Interesting timing. And there'll be a letter under it. I'll open it and read it to myself, and I see Radlac looking a bit mournful, but he'll stop for a bit and then read it out loud. Probably intimate, sort of trying to do Vilfin's voice, but I won't do that. Radlac, my brother, I will not be coming with you all when you leave on your next adventure. I must keep a promise I made long ago and remain here in Leilon with Mavina. Please let the others know I have much work to do here, repaying the debt I owe to Leilon. If you need weapons or armor, you know where to find me. Your brother in arms, always. Huh. I suppose that makes sense.
Read that in front of everybody, so you guys will all hear that.
Yeah.
Except Sonora, who's passed out.
Yeah. And Emma's a bit passed out, I think.
Emma's still conscious.
Okay.
Emma calls out, "Who is it from?"
As for Vilfin, Ema, want to come closer? You're up to walking? I don't think I'm up to walking. Whew.
I've got everything I want right here, and he's snuggled into her.
Fair.
All right. Is there anything else anyone wants to do for the night before we switch to morning?
Sonora being drunk and passed out, and I made the roll. At some point, she's gonna wake up terrified,
Mm-hmm.
and she's going to be scooting up and finding the closest tree to put her back up against, and she's going to look absolutely terrified. So it's up to anyone who, if they see it.
To give Zenora something to wake up to, Emma's gonna cast thaumaturgy, make his voice 3 times louder, and burp. So she's like,
Zenora will wake up and scoot pretty much on her backwards like this to a tree, and she's just gonna look around.
I'm sure all of you would probably see that without having to make a roll of perception. Since you're all together.
if Emma's head's still in Marigold's lap, then he probably won't see it. But
Nate's going to stand up and kind of motion Dia over to walk with them to sit with Zenora.
He says, you alright? It's okay.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't have had the last 4 drinks.
I mean, you were having a lot of fun, though.
Yeah. Never got to do it I wanted to do. And she'll grab out her other water flask. Because she's given her one of them to Conrad. So she's only got one more. I'm not drinking, but ta-ta. She'll do this tonight. I wanted to do this earlier. She'll take a drink. And
Save it. Save it. We'll do that later.
And then she'll look at Thea and go, there are consequences to dying and coming back, Thea. This is one of them. And she's gonna have her back firmly pressed up against the tree. Gonna try and, I don't know, sleep. I gotta do something in the morning. And she's gonna sit there until she finally calms down enough to fall asleep again.
He's gonna just stroke your mane, your hair. Sit with you.
If she goes too far down, Sonora will flinch.
She's just gonna do the top.
Yep.
I can take a watch. I'm fine. You can take second, brother. It's fine.
No. Sonora, it's time you healed. Whatever is eating at you right now, you need to release. You need to cleanse it with the fire you have inside and be reborn through the ashes and the flames.
It will be. It's going to take some. I have an idea. Bear with me for tomorrow. Just bear with me. So,
I'll bear with you until the end of time, little sister.
He'll be impatient about it though. She looks at Theo when she says that. Yeah. Just... again, it would take a while. Trauma doesn't go away as quick as what it does. It's something I have to work through, and it will take time. It's not just a roll to get rid of it. But I'm working on the courage to do it. I have something I'm going to... You'll see tomorrow. But she's still going to keep her back up against the tree and sleep against the tree.
Anybody else have anything they want to do before morning? Nope.
Fortunately, Z's gone to sleep. I was hoping that she would come with
You can wake her up and take her, because she's not really resting.
Do you think you could do it in the morning? Is it a nighttime thing? Without spoiling anything. So, we'll see. Well, anything else, Conrad? No stories to tell, Conrad? Come on. Nothing? All right. No exotic dancer tales?
No, just a story about Don't Fear the Reaper.
Don't Fear the Reaper. Is it like
I feel like it needs more cowed milk.
Yeah, Petunia comes by. Cowbell going? No? Okay. Anyway. Morning enters. Some people sleep where they lay. Some people are dragged back home to be put to bed. We will go to Leilon. And the city of Leilon, Marigold has gotten someone to help Ima to her home, and he is sleeping on the couch there. And so you are probably in different places. It is up to you. Celicia and them are camped outside at the settlers' camp with their lizard folk.
Radlac would have been where he was.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone would have moved
No.
him.
Move that big fella.
But when he wakes up, he's going to head to the forge.
To the forge, where Wilfin and Mavina will be. Do you go alone? Or do you ask anyone to come with?
I'll probably go on my own. I'll probably wake up late, I'd imagine. I did roll a 9 on that last con save. It's very low considering I have a +7 to Constitution
you're
save.
probably not feeling so great in the morning, but that forge hammer pounding would be echoing through your skull. So, what would you like to do there?
Knock on the door very gingerly. Good morning.
Navina is there to greet you. Ah!
It's a pleasure to meet you again.
Right.
My head's a bit...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went carrying on all through the night up there.
Yeah. It's been an interesting couple of days. Is Vilfin around?
I'm sure Vilfin's inside. Would you like to come on in? Can you fit through the door?
I mean, I think if I sighed and he was sort of awkwardly get through the door.
The furnishings are very simple. They're planning on building a home underneath the forge, so they have this little temporary thing, and Vilfin is there. I have to play Vilfin, I think. Unless Vilfin wants to come in, but... What would you like to say as he greets you?
How you doing there, little buddy?
I can't do his accent that well, so I'm just gonna say... there you go. Here he comes.
I got your note.
Are you alright?
Yeah. I mean, I understand, but can't say I'm not disappointed, but... And he looks to Mavina and he's like, but I understand.
Something that has to be done.
This town needs you two. I think, yeah. And you've been too long apart.
You know that I'll honour my promise. I just can't stay away for too long.
I know. I mean, we might be here a while anyway. At least some of the others. I might have to go somewhere else.
You know, I'll always be here. And if, again, you need a better axe. So you make sure you come and see me.
Yeah. Definitely gonna need a bigger axe. A better axe. Probably both.
You'll make it bigger as well. I mean, you're a big lad.
Hey. I'll grab the symbol out. This is really beautiful.
I mean, it may not be that symbol may not stand for good in some people's eyes, but it's a big part of your life.
I think maybe if I'm strong enough, I could forge the Legion into something that would fit the beauty of this.
That would be a good day, indeed.
I will definitely try.
Don't be a stranger, no matter what happens.
Of course not. We'll all be in here probably more often than you'd like. You'll have to tell us to go away.
I mean, you'll always get a discount. Family, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure with the way you guys fight, I'll be repairing your armor a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But like I say, I'll always be here, and I'll not forget any of you, even if you do go your own way.
Yeah. Then Radlack's gonna pick Vilfin up and give him a hug. And he's gonna, like, ugly cry.
Vilfin is definitely going to be awkward, to say the least. Be like, trying to get his arms up, pat him on the shoulder, like he's all bound up in little arms.
Yeah, they're like,
all right.
well, yeah. Like, sorry about that.
It's fine. I'm so little sick from last night. I did drink a fair bit.
Yeah, me too. The banging. I'm kind of glad the banging stopped, to be honest.
Hear the hammer on the anvil is a very soothing sound. I mean, not good for a hangover, but you know.
I should catch the others, but let you keep on with your work.
I say you pass on the message. Let them know that I'm here if they need anything. But this is my home now.
Yeah.
I belong.
You've earned this, both of you.
Be the best forge in all of the Sword Coast.
Yeah.
Best weapons and armor money can buy.
And I'll sort of wave to him and say goodbye to Mavina, and then, you know, awkwardly get out the door. You need to, like, make a bigger door, like, for your larger clientele, though.
I'll get right on that.
Once I'm a ways away, the sound probably.
As soon as you hit the door, the head people are back at the forge, banging on a piece of steel. So.
Oh, Christ. Oh. No. Start to look for the others.
All right.
Camera off, guys. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Evil, for dropping in for that one. All right. And as you're leaving the forge, the sound of the hammering goes on. Griselda and all of them are heading to the town hall for their morning duties. Did anyone have anything else for dinner to do before Celicia comes to find Zenora?
Nate would definitely join the morning meeting with the council.
Griselda greets you. Hey, first day and you're here. That's impressive. Thank you.
Sonora woke up reasonably early and would have asked Nate if he wanted her to join.
So something's on that screen that
We were at Griselda's town hall. Zenora would have joined Nate if he asked her to come along. Do you ask her to come along?
Nate will say that's up to you. If you want to join, you can join. I'm just going to be observing.
Sonora will say, if you don't want me to come along, that's fine. I should probably practice what I was going to be doing if you don't need me. But I didn't want you to go alone.
You're more than welcome to join, Sonora.
Where's Thea?
Thea is probably passed out in a rented room at the Umberhoken. She's sleeping in.
Zenora will definitely go down into town if Thea's not there.
All
And
right.
I will join Nate.
Ema, are you going to the town meeting? Marigold would be going there as well.
Emma would walk with Marigold to there, and just in travel, he'd say, thanks for letting me sleep on your couch. If I was to bring Gary to stay here with Gary, would you let me stay on your couch until we found a place?
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, that would be good. You can stay with us. I mean, me.
Yeah.
You can stay with me.
Excellent. I have to talk to Mary and Joseph about this, but I want to talk to you about this later.
Okay, yeah.
I just want to talk to the others first because I sort of only told one of them that I'm thinking about staying in town.
Yeah.
So I need to talk with all of them.
All right. Yeah, I like this. I mean, I could teach Gary all kinds of stuff, so it's good.
Yes, it is. It's great. Last night was fun.
Yeah, you were passed out.
From what I remember, yeah.
Yeah. You didn't hear anything. Did you? I mean, Harbin was really chatting to you while you were sleeping. It's weird.
Well, I didn't hear him, but I thought I heard you say something. But that could have been a dream.
Oh.
I dream about you quite often.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's nice. All right. Well, Griselda gets really crabby if we're not on time. So.
Okay, let's go.
And you guys go in. Conrad, are you joining the meeting?
No. I would be off where the fuck, I can't remember what they're called now. The Legion people were.
Alrighty. You can be what the Legion people were. Is that gonna... Okay. Yep. I don't really have a segue for that one. Is that where you just want to hang out, or do you want something to happen there?
No, just hanging out there. Trying to catch up with what's been going on while I've been out.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm just doing stuff. All right. As Griselda and stuff go through the town meeting, you will realize that Torvers has put up a store called Torver's Post. From Jack Torver is a shop for supplies, much like Barthen's Provisions is now. You see that they are putting up a shrine to Temora, and that they are putting up a shrine also to Tyr. this dwarf wants to come in. And then there is an elf in line, the name of Puck, and he wants to start up a potions shop. All these things are happening. That's are the things of the day. Valdi is talking about putting up the quest board and is asking around for ships to let her know of a dreadnought in the area. Things that she's told you. Is there any other things of the day that you'd like to discuss before the meeting ends?
Nate will pipe up, and with the team that's already there, he will ask them directly our share of what we brought back. I feel we need to give some to Leilon.
Well, my share will automatically be going to Leilon. You should keep your share. This is meant to pay off.
This is not about your debt, Zenora. What I am trying to say is that if we're invested into this town, then let's show them that we're invested into this town.
I agree with that. Oh, yep. And with Vilfin staying here, I can't think of anything better to do with
What
all
was
that
that?
stuff.
What was that?
Vilfin, he's gonna stay with his wife. Here, they're running the forge.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah, you were in the dirt. That's right.
So my proposition is we give half back to the town. We keep the other half between us.
Yeah, that's. I think the others would agree. Conrad, yeah, it sounds good. Good stuff.
Zenora, Ema,
I don't need anything.
Do whatever you think is best. And Sonora's gonna walk out, and she'll sit on the step out the front, but she's just gonna walk out.
Griselda pipes up from what this crew of this ship that you brought with you says. You have more than enough paid off your debt from the supplies. You don't need to worry about anything else. You've saved us. Anything that you contribute to help the town would be accepted greatly as a donation, but your debt's clear. Go on, stop worrying about it.
There is one point of business I'd like to talk to the council once we're concluded in private, please.
All right. Everyone get the hell out. All right. And you can talk in private if you want to send a Discord message, or if you want to just talk in private, roleplay, it's fine.
Yeah, no, it's more of an RP thing, so.
All right.
Yeah. I didn't mean what I said about us being invested into this town. There's a piece of land I'm interested in.
Yeah. All right.
And he will point onto the map where it is.
Ah. Yeah, I know that place well.
I like this to be transferred into Zenora's name.
That can be arranged.
Kind of hoping when you two had your drinking moment that you could have taken her there and presented her with that, but that doesn't matter.
You
now.
could still do that.
So, out of Nate's share, he will pay whatever's needed.
All right. We can discuss that off stream with your cash situation. And you know, Zenithor, it's very thoughtful of you to do that for her. I think it'd mean more coming from you. Don't second guess it. Just
Let me know when the paperwork's done.
I mean, you could show it off now if you want it, and I can get all the details ready by tomorrow.
Sounds perfect to me. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, yeah, tomorrow.
All right. Now I've got to go look for Haz. He's probably sleeping somewhere.
Oh,
See you later.
I got something for him.
If you see him, yeah.
Oh, no, it'd be much better if you were all there to witness it.
Okay.
So you walk out and then so you see Zenora sitting on the stairs and just sits down next to her.
Ema would be waiting outside the door, and he'd sort of push Nate back, say, hey, can we just talk for a minute? I'm sorry to push my way in here, but...
Do it. Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
It's about that thing you gave me on the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit concerned. I mean, I was thinking, yeah, I could give it to Marigold, which, I mean, it's sort of owe her. But, I mean, then I started thinking about everyone else that I've seen pass, and, I mean, it's like, I mean, I'm not going to go into my pre-giraffe life, but then I was thinking Gary's mother and his father and my first wife, and then there's Tar and stuff. I mean, I don't want to take this from you if you need it for her. I mean,
Ema, I gave that to you because when we had to res Vilfin and Zenora, she was highly disappointed that that the diamond on that ring was glass. Not only should this be something to come from you, it would be my honor to pay things back forward for what she has done. I haven't directly said anything to her since that day, and I know I need to. However, if you feel that this is not the right time for such a gift, I understand. I just thought she deserved it more.
I mean, I'd love for her to have it, but I would feel that this would be from the whole group, not just from me.
Ema, this diamond was a gift from Tar. There's a reason for that. And Marigold should have it.
Okay. It'll be done. I'll give it to her.
Thank you, Ema.
There is also I have a great deal of gold as well that I have got from various places, and to the point that I haven't actually managed to count most of it. What do you and the group think? Well, I mean, I'm going to have to ask the group what we think we should do with it.
I know you said that you have no need for it. You should keep some. If it's not for you, keep some for Marigold. Keep some for Gary. Invest in their futures. Invest in your future.
Okay. And the
You
rest?
take our debt has been paid apparently, so we'll split it among the group. Everyone deserves a little bit of what we've gone through. Some may accept it, some may not, but those who they may choose to put it to other uses, invest it into the town, donate it where it's needed.
There's one other thing, and that was the reward from the people on the island. Did we ever get that chest from them? Had the gold and the silver daggers or whatever was in it?
Yeah, you would have gotten that on the ship.
It should be with everything else off the ship in the temporary storage.
Sweet as. I will talk with Marigold and I will go through the pile and all through the stuff and then talk to the group.
Very good. Thank you, Ema.
Thank you.
And then you will just... Yeah, no, you go, Drax.
Ema's going to basically hold the door open for him so he can go out to Zenora, and then he's going to leave and go to the shrine to look for Marigold, which I assume that's where she would have gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we'll go to Zenora real quick, and then we'll go back to Ema, unless Ralak and stuff have a thing. So, Zenithor, Zenora.
Hey. Look. Whatever you're going through, it's tough. And I'll never understand it.
I hope you never have to understand it. It's not like I have any way to bring anyone back.
Either do I.
Why would you?
Why wouldn't I? I did whatever I could to bring you back. You talk about me being reckless.
You tell me I'm reckless all the time.
But I understand the consequences of actions. It was something you need to know.
What?
When the night or the evening or the early mornings of the resurrection, the thing that burnt me up the most was that I was asked a very difficult question. And that question was, who to bring back first?
You would have picked Fish then.
And I did.
Yeah.
Because I knew I could bring you back. Because I knew you could fight. Because I know you're a golden claw. And God damn it, you're my sister. We may not be twins, but our birthdays are only days apart. So as far as I'm concerned, that's good enough for me.
Close enough.
So whatever you need to do, I'll be by your side.
We will find. I have. Did you know that I'm supposed to help pick the next shaman for the lizard people?
You can do it. See? Remember Leo?
Dear Leo. No, Leo. He's Leo to me. Yeah, Leo.
He chose you for a reason.
You brought him to me.
Yeah. There's a reason for that too. But you can do this. This is your turn and your purpose to shine. Show them everything that you've been taught and more. Celestia wouldn't have chosen you. She didn't believe in you. I've already told you this. Now that purpose has become a lot more clearer. Yeah, it sounds fucking scary, sis.
We have things we need to do before this becomes a permanent thing. And we don't know if we're coming back.
Then we make sure you get back.
No. Not me. Us. Don't. You need to stop trying to make this about you, me living, me this and me that. It's not that. I could do the same and by you living and you this and you that. As you said, us. We need to make sure that we live. We do stuff. We come back. We do this. I don't. We said we'd do this together. We live together. We died together. That's how we work. Each one's got the other's back.
Good. Good.
Which means that I may consult you on the whole shaman thing.
That could be a bit dangerous.
Most things with you are dangerous, don't it?
I mean, what you were doing last night with your fiery things, that looked pretty dangerous.
Yeah, but I'm not the one that probably wrecked the captain's cabin. I heard a table crash.
It slipped and fell.
Yeah.
It had a wonky leg.
You were just waxing it really well, weren't you?
Alright, I get, like, you two have a lot to talk about. It's very dramatic. No roaring. I'm gonna wait over here. Jesus.
Who's Jesus?
So,
It's you.
I know I don't have to ask this, but I'm going to ask you anyway, Zenora. Would you like me to come with you?
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm showing off.
I take it we've got no choice but to bring Thea.
She kinda pretty much would kill us if we didn't take her.
Okay.
Hmm. She's going to be fine, Nate.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm gonna have to find a way to get $1,000 mirror or crystal ball or something like that for next time. Entertainment.
And you're worried, and you're telling me to stop worrying about her. Look at you.
I'm not worrying about. Okay, I'm worrying about her.
Mm. Look, I gotta go check on Mad Beast and the crew.
Oh.
Because who knows how long they're staying.
Yeah, I kind of want to say goodbye to you. Oh, God, my brain just did a...
Poor fish.
Poor fish, last figure. Yeah.
We'll come with.
I want to say goodbye to poor fish and...
We'll come with. Let's go.
Okay.
Radlac will go too.
Alright. And Ema. Marigold is in the shrine, teaching the little children, having them run around while the other fishermen are at work. She sees you and waves. She comes outside and closes the door. Hey.
Hey, Marigold, I've got something from you, which is for you, which is from me, but it's also from the others too. I said that I told them it was from me, but it's from all of us. It's in that chest that's inside. It's a diamond, so that you can revive your daughter, because we owe you.
Ema, that's really nice, but I don't want it. I've thought about this for a long time, and my decisions, but I think it's actually for the best that she stays where she is. You keep it. You all need it on your journey.
That's the other thing. I was actually thinking about staying here
No?
and not continuing journeying.
I think that's a choice for you.
Well, here there's someone who I really like, and if I get Gary to stay, then there'll be another person that I really like. And I really want to spend time with both of them.
I think those people would like that too.
And
But I think that's a decision maybe you should think about. I'm not going to influence any which way.
I mean, if the world needs me, then to help stop the next wave of evil gods, then I'll be here for them. But
We'll
for the
figure.
time being, I might settle down and do what normal people do.
And maybe wash off that green eventually.
Yeah, I was thinking I could go down to the docks and hide under the docks, and when someone's walking past, jump down and go, ah! And they'll be, there's a monster in the water.
You'll fit in.
If I do that enough, maybe it'll wash off.
Thank you, Ema. Thank you. We'll figure this out together.
I also have stuff in the chest, which, in the form of gold coins, which I'm going to give you some of, which are for you and not for the church, it's for you. Because we definitely owe you. And I know people say that our debts have been repaid, but we owe you because we risked your life saving our friend, and I've felt guilty about that for ages.
I don't know. That's what clerics do. You're gonna learn that. So, you want to stick around, help me out, or you got someplace to be?
I will stick around for a bit, but I should probably talk to the others as well at some point. So I'll stick around and hang out with the children and have them point at the green person.
Yeah, they have a lot of questions.
Oh, sure they do.
All right. Radalek, Conrad. I know Conrad was out with the Legion. Yeah. And Radalek?
No, I'm following Radalek around.
Okay, so you guys are all going to the docks together to see the crew.
Yeah.
So the docks, before we go to the ritual places. So, Mad Beast and actually Savendal is in a hood in the shadows. He doesn't really like standing out in the sun. You see all the crew there talking with Valdi. They're going over some papers, exchanging some stuff, writing some things. She's signing mostly for them, and that's how you find them on the docks. And Mad Beast will be like, "Hey, we're just about to be heading off pretty soon here. Wanted to say bye. Good thing you came by."
Nice. And if you guys will indulge me, there is one thing I would like to do.
I think we've been indulging you for 5 days, so what's one more?
This is important.
All right.
The knight will pull out of a whiskey bottle from his backpack and look in front of everybody. You insane crazy cat. You remind me so much of my sister. The recklessness and the impulsiveness. Yet, why was I so attracted to that? But you were strong. You were determined. And you were the crazy that I needed. We only had one dance. and it was a delight. I won't forget. Thank you for reminding me that I have a heart that isn't always about conquest and vengeance. It's been a long few days without you, Tar, and I will get to tell you all about it when I see you again. I promise you I will return. Until then, drift home, Tar, and when you get there, give them all a big fuck it from me and stick it to them. Because I promise wherever I go, I will be doing the same in your honor and in your memory. So fill me the parting glass and drink a health wherever there falls. Then gently rise and softly call. Good night and joy be with you all. Nate will then open up the bottle and take a big, massive swig. I will see you soon, my reckless destiny. And then he proceeds to tip the rest of the whiskey into the water and turning around and just letting out one of his dawning roars. And then looking back at the crew.
Tatar.
Tatar.
Oh shit.
I know. Thank you for sharing your memories with her on the way back here, everybody. It meant a lot to understand her a lot more. And as far as I'm concerned, you're part of my pride.
And you're part of our crew.
So what's your future now, guys? What are your plans?
Well, we're renaming the Titan. We've went over it with Valdi. The acquisition is about to set sail. And we're going to be, acquiring some supplies from here and there. And we'll be around. We're not going to be a stranger. If you ever need, some merchant travels, we're a message away.
Aggressive acquisitions, yeah.
So Nora's gonna go up to Poor Fish. And she's gonna go. So, did you end up getting the spare spyglass?
We're looking for a shop, but yeah, we're gonna get it eventually.
No, you're not. So Nora's gonna pull out of her pack the spyglass that she has.
Ah.
She's going to go, I like this thing. And she's going to give it to Poor Fish.
I will return it to you when I get one of my own, but yeah. You're a good lass.
Do me a favor. Kick your brother's ass again at arm wrestling.
You know I will. Come on. It's a given.
She's going to give him another kiss on the cheek. And she's going to walk away.
He's going to blush and get punched in the shoulder by the other guys. And they're going to get on and their flat boat to get back out to their ship. Sovendal's going to nod to you and walk up and thank you for agreeing to do this for me. I appreciate it. I'll see you around.
Nate will extend a handshake. And the moment he crosses my hand, I am going to cast Remove Curse.
Ooh. And you see them visibly heal, and he gasps. Did you just... Thank you.
If you want to get rid of those tats,
Yes.
go see the forge. I got a way of getting that off you.
Will do. I'll do that on the way out.
Look, I hope that you've renounced Talos. And I know you said we'll never hear or see from you again, but if I do catch wind, I'll be coming.
I expect nothing
Good luck.
less.
Good luck.
Good luck to you.
Adios.
Adios.
7 down.
It's a minotaur thing. It's fine.
7 down.
Yes.
Do me a favor. If you see any undead folk, can you do me a favor? Do what you do best and kill them.
I will.
It was a pleasure. Under different circumstances, it would have been a pleasure to meet you. And she'll walk away.
Nate will remove the dagger that he gave him. And I believe this is yours, and hands it back to the hilt facing him.
I will use it wisely, thank you. If you ever need help, maybe our paths will meet. We'll see. And he walks away.
Sonora's going to go up to Nate and go, you wanna know why? You chose her? I'll explain it to you sometime. And I'll walk away.
Redlac will nudge. Well, go on.
No, you go.
Redlac will nudge Nate. Like, you have like a handshake for hangover, mate?
Sure. Holds out his handshake.
Yeah.
Brings Rowlac in for a big hug.
Yeah, Redlac was going to do the same.
He will do. He will also cast Lesser Restoration.
It's like a minty fresh wave of coolness across your head.
Before one of the crew goes, just a quick question before you go. Pulls out the little note with the destiny on it, and he hands it to Mad Beast. Do you know what these numbers mean?
I know what that word means. That's a ship. It's a brand new one with a new captain. I don't know, the numbers might be coordinates.
Interesting.
Oh,
If you hear word, keep me know.
I will. Thank you. We're off, boys. And off they go. Cilicia is coming to the docks.
Before they
waves.
go, Sonora's going to do 2 charges of the
wand.
The wand. As it's say bye.
The pyrotechnics go off into the lights. Valley waves. And you see Cilicia at the top of the docks.
Sonora will go straight to her. It's time.
It's time.
Let's go.
Who is coming with? Are you all coming?
So you see her anywhere around?
Thea is hung over at the Umber Hawk Inn. We can.
I got this, little sister.
I can follow if you want to gather.
He really does have it.
Sonora's going to go, well, we're going to be going past the inn anyway, so we'll go past the inn.
You have.
Dunk her in a big bucket of cold water and stuff.
What about the two?
Oh, I would have nothing less.
The green one and the green and red one. What about them? Are they coming?
That is up to them. Nate and Thea, did Radillac say he was going too?
Yeah, I'll come too. What about you, old green and red?
Conrad, not green and red.
I mean, Conrad.
What are we doing?
You're coming to the hatching of the eggs.
Life, it's a beautiful thing, man.
Do you want to go and get Filth and see if he wants to come? He was spent a lot of time with Celicia and Hussein. He may want to come.
Radillac will go get him.
I will wait.
I guess I'll go along.
That's the spirit, Conrad. And Radillac will run off to get Vilfin now that he feels better.
Alright. Celicia will wait. Evil, if you want to come in, you can come in. Or if you want, would you just say that Vilfin's there? It's up to you. Zenithor, you go to the Umberhog Inn. You see, they point up to the rooms. You hear a crying whimper. It's trying to be a roar, but it's like, oh. And you see the pillow over her head. Why does it feel like I have been gored in the head by a minotaur?
Oh. Good morning, Thea. How are you?
You didn't tell me this part. I don't like this part.
Would have been a fun in that telling you.
Oh,
Then you would experience it yourself.
I didn't.
You wanted to be an adult after all, didn't you,
You're
little
an
sister?
ass, brother. Give me a potion of health, something. Oh.
Yeah, but you love me.
Not right now. Not right now. I don't know. I've got to get up.
Nate will walk over and remove the pillow from her head.
Oh, Bright. Jesus. Do you have a light cantrip or something? My God.
Oh, I mean, I have this instead. And he puts his hand on her forehead and casts Lesser Restoration.
Oh, thank God. I can see. There's one of you. I'm late. We're supposed to help. We're supposed to help.
That's why I'm here.
Shit.
Get ready. We're about to leave.
All right.
I'll wait out the door for you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Thea. If you want to go on your journey to find Aramon, do it.
I was gonna do it without you anyway.
I know.
It's a golden claw thing.
I know. Right. You need to do this.
Right
You
now,
don't need me looking out for you anymore.
right now, I need to find my piercing I lost, and I need to find my pants, and we need to go get Sis. So, let's go. Let's go.
This is the part where you say you're welcome. And Nate walks out the door and closes it.
You all gather together to meet Celicia. check the minister for the music. You meet Cilicia at the edge of the thing. I had a beautiful map for Foundry, but my monitor has shut the bed. So it probably is Foundry that pooped itself. But I can get in it as you guys go towards the Mirror of Dead Men, which you have been through the patrols. The Geraldine, the snail, the flail snail, and all of the lizard folk are waiting for you. They have their spears at the ready. Cilicia walks among them. They lead you towards their home, which I will put on the screen. They have been rebuilding it with the help of Leilon's supplies that were delivered to them and made it their own. As you guys travel there, they then take you and show you around at all of their tribal places. You see Hussein, the leader, comes up to you and greets you with his warrior salute. Shows Zenithor he still has his spear that was traded. And when they're all ready,
Sonora is going to do this to Hussein, like, cross her braces and, give a bow.
yes. And Slosh, the guardian reaver, is next to him, who is much larger than him. You are all here to witness the rebirth of the next leader and the rebirth of the next shaman. We are leading you to the site. We will do our ritual, and Cilicia will guide you to the next part. Zenora will choose the next shaman, and we will choose the next leader after I'm gone. It is up to her and Cilicia to train the next of us in our ways. So they lead you up to a small pool that is glowing, into the swamp, into the woods. They all gather around, and as the music goes to a more suitable drumming, they start to chant. Now these eggs, they almost look blue in color, but there seems to be, which isn't in the map here, like a tan, feathery, almost like dead leaves covering all of them. But the leaves seem to move a little bit and flicker. And the pool is glowing of an ethereal quality. And as the drumming starts, they start chanting. Cilicia says to Zenora, "You do whatever your spirit wishes you to do to greet the eggs into the world."
Sonora gives Cilicia a hug, steps back, and brings out the fire spirit. And instead of it being a giraffe, it's on top of Zenora in the shape of Zenora. And she's going to pull out the fire in one hand with the bowl, and then in the other hand she's going to flick her wrist out and bring out the flame blade. She's going to twirl it around, and with the ball of fire she's going to use it like a candle, doing movements like this Same with that. Constantly twirling and twisting like an Indonesian fire dance. She's going to turn around, and as she turns around, her fire spirit is going to be right in front of her, looking exactly the same. Again, it will have a simulation of a ball and the flame blade, and together they're going to mirror each other's movements, slowly with one hand with the fire blade over the head, and every time she does the blade, she's going to push it over the egg nest, just as a waving and pass. And with the ball, she's going to have it, and she's going to use the flame blade, and the fire spirit will be mirroring it. And as she goes like that, it's as if it's cutting the ball of fire in half. And as it goes in with the flame blade, he's going to get shots of fire, as if, you know, what you've all seen her do before with, you know, sending out fire, you know, direct hits. And both the fire spirit and her will be doing it simultaneously up in the air in crisscross patterns, sort of very similar to what the actual is around the actual nest itself. And it will be doing that in crisscross patterns. And as it all finishes, the fire spirit will whip around and connect back into Zenora, and she'll lay down on the floor, and she'll let the flame go across the ground in front of the nest. She'll put her hand down like this, and it will just be her and her fire spirit fused into one, with both flames out in both hands.
All right. And as you do that, and all the other lizard folk are chanting, Celicia is also chanting and moving her arms, and the water starts to have tiny little, almost will-o-wisps like balls of light coming out of it and encircling, and the things that looked like leaves were actually the inner wings of butterflies in blue, red, and green. As they lift up off of the eggs, you see the first cracks as the little babies waken and uncurl and open their eyes, all except for the smallest. It needs that extra help. And this is where you make your dreaded, feared performance at advantage.
Is it what we discussed?
With proficiency.
Proficiency.
And if anyone wants to help in chat, now is that moment.
It was my, we chose to do
you can do acrobatics. You can
acrobatics
do...
with proficiency. Okay.
And Evil has helped you.
Cool. I like you.
So you will have. This is that end moment. So.
I got a dirty 20.
Oh.
And I got an inspo, so I'll add the inspo too. I got a dirty 20, but I'll add inspo.
All right, we're gonna make that.
And that's a 27.
The tiniest little eggs. As you look at all the eggs hatching, Hussein and Slash look in agreeance at one of the lizards, a beautiful lizard, yellow frill, green eyes. All of them stand out to you, but it's up to you. There are several, and then there is the smallest egg that is trying to crack slowly. And with your high roll, it finally weakly breaks out. You see a red frill, much like your own, and a violet eye open.
Nora's going to lift up her finger, and this time instead of it being in her palm, she'll have in her claw, just on the claw, a little flame, and we'll see how it reacts to it.
As its eye flutters, its frill has a wisp of almost like a flame go down the top of it, and it opens And it is a little girl.
Hello, little one. And Sonora in Druidic will make the symbol for over the top of this one's head and pick this one to be the next shaman.
Sinlesia says, I agree. Leo would be proud. And
That
that
you
is...
would.
Go ahead.
I would say, and that he would. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see him again.
And on the little shoulder of this baby dragon, it's not a baby dragon, baby lizard, is a symbol of a tree with almost a lion-like face. And that is where we're going to end our epilogue, as the next shaman has been picked. Thank you all for coming. I know if you have any other further role plays, like the Land and Marigold, they will be carried out in our next module. Because even though if you don't join, you could still do the RP. We will go through favorite moments. Conrad, you know you're first.
My favorite moments. My favorite moment would be Radalak. Just imagining him walking with 3 kegs. That I just sat there and just went, yeah, that looked pretty fucking cool, having, you know, a keg underneath each arm and then one in his, you know, horns to, you know, that, and then, you know, him gradually getting drunk, and then, you know, going to see his mum drunk, because it's the only way he can live. Yeah, definitely that. That's my standout moment.
Zenora.
Definitely Radalak going to see his mum drunk. That whole interaction actually I quite enjoyed. And it was very well done because Zenora as a character so wanted to put a blade to her neck. She so did.
I'm glad you hated her. I did well.
The other one that I really enjoyed was Xanathor's Toast the Tar. I know that took a lot of confidence to do. I thought that was pretty awesome that he actually managed to do it. So, yeah. I'll leave it at that.
Radalak.
So Conrad's juice. I really like Conrad's juice, and Zenora trying to help him out, and it's all of that. Ema and Marigold, like, just like really touching that struggle to want to stay with her, and, you know, all these conversations with Marigold have been really good. Sort of that progression of that character, you can feel it in the words, and that was really great. And Nate's speech to Tar and him singing, and I'm like, and you could tell, but man, it was good. You could feel the emotion in that too. It was it's a good epilogue. I enjoyed it. It was great.
It was good, yeah. Xanathor.
I got a few myself. Radalak to Zenora, talking about Conrad. Bring him back when you're done, if there's anything left. I really enjoyed the conversation between Conrad and Zenora. We never really saw that dynamic once Conrad joined the party. So for that conversation to happen, it was very, very interesting. Really enjoyed that. And of course, Conrad going, yeah, that doesn't surprise me about the. There's a couple of comments in there. Radalac to his mother, friends, you know what that is, mother? I thought that was an absolute great burn. And storyteller for the baby lizard. That kind of reminds me a lot of like my little sister.
Yeah, I was wondering who she'd pick. No. That's really kick-ass lizard. I can't wait to see her. Yeah. And I'm going to say Vilfins, because he's not in, was Radalac making Vilfin come into the chat. That was his favorite moment. But yes, that was a touchy-feely for me too. It was Vilfin saying goodbye and saying he would keep his promise. Ema, what was yours?
I had a couple. The first 3 rolls I did were all 3 of them were nat ones.
I know.
I was just like, Jesus, really? Ema passing out after 1 drink again in front of Harbin as well. The whole exotic dancer chat. Of the whole Radalac's mother thing. I mean, quite a few of these are being said. Radalac saying old green and red, and Conrad's like, no, it's Conrad. Was it Radalac? Oh no. Zenora's ritual at the end, that was awesome.
Very good.
The magic singing.
Yes.
And just that Ema's drunken what do you call it? Drunken Misty Step. Because I had that table written up. I was thinking, who else could I do? I could have gone D10 and tried to figure out 10 more people. I thought, no, I'll go with Z6 and try and just name the females and Harbin.
Yeah.
And I happened to get the right one.
You're so lucky that you had Marigold, because you would have been waking up next to Harbin again somewhere.
It was convenient to put her into number 1 and roll to number 1.
There you go. You and your nat
Another
ones.
one.
Like so many nat ones for you tonight. Oh my gosh. All right. This is where we will take a 1 month. They've already leveled up. They have a level up. They're going to take a 1 month little time period in game. But we will be starting up not next week, but possibly the week after next. We'll see. We will be doing a 1-shot in between. And then we will start Sleeping Dragon's Wake, which could easily be my favorite one to run, story-wise, because I've read ahead. And I can't wait to see what you guys think of it, because it is coincidentally tying into your backstories without me knowing it at all. I was like, what? So we will see, and we'll see if we have some guest appearances for next module as well. I could have done favorite things out of the whole thing, but I would be stumped because there's way too many. So I appreciate my players. They have become like family. Excellent role playing. And we will see you guys. We can try and see if we can raid somebody. And we want to thank chat, as Magic said, for all the advantages and chances and medic points and inspirations. We could be doing our session 0 on stream just so people could see what a session 0 is like. Because those that don't know how to play D&D and are interested could learn what session 0 means. And we will see you guys later. Bye.